Hey guys, Tyler here. We're gonna watch some random stuff. One thing I need to say though, the National Weather Service has just issued a heat watch until further notice. At eight o'clock Eastern Time, National Weather Service in Northern Indiana has issued a heat watch until midnight Friday. This includes the following facility because starting tomorrow we're gonna be in the 90s. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a hot one. The rest of this whole week is gonna be a hot one until maybe Friday. So National Weather Service has issued a heat watch till at 8 o'clock. They issued a heat watch till midnight Friday. We're talking temperatures into 90 and almost maybe who knows, maybe we reach 100 this week. We aren't sure. But yeah, after that, now time to watch random stuff. And since this is heat, not severe weather, we don't have to really worry about it. But we will have to pack up on the drinks and the water and some other things we have to pack up on. And that means I will not be doing some things I usually do. But right now, I'm going to watch something random on YouTube. There we go. I'm watching something random on YouTube now. So here we go. Hey, baby.
Just got 100 times better.
Hey, baby. How you doing, my baby? Ah, it hurts a little. Ah, it hurts a little crap. What's your problem, baby? BET stupid.
Plus a whole new world of original series, movies, and live sports. New home, welcome to paradise. Same family. Paramount Plus. Subscribe now.
Oh, but that's the thing. So is this and this and this. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you're aware that these are what.
K-Trucks.
Hey there, internet. Last year for my birthday, I took a trip to Japan to drive this Honda NSX on Hakone.
Ooh.
That was an unbelievable and monumentally life-changing experience. But you know what tiny red Japanese vehicle had an objectively bigger impact on my life?
What?
This. This is just some guy's work truck. I don't know, but that's the thing. So is this and this and this. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you're aware that these are what are called K-Trucks.
Yeah.
I'm also sure that this is probably your first time seeing them actually
Nope.
do work. Not like novelty tiny car.
Nope, I see those in the US.
Auto work, but just actual legit work. It's probably obvious already, but I've never really been into modern mall crawlers and big-ass bulldozers, mostly because I still have fully functioning reproductive organs. So I'm going to be honest, this trip truly changed my thoughts about trucks in general.
I'll stick with Gas Guzzler. I mean, I actually did look at a K-Truck, actually. I was looking at a K-Truck, but I was looking at a K-Truck.
When I got back from Japan, the very first thing I did was buy a truck. You wouldn't believe it, but this is the easy part. You just go online, you go to a website that is literally called carfromjapan.com, you find a truck you like, and you click the I would like to buy this truck button. Then you wire thousands of American US dollars to some random Japanese bank account, and that's it. Since I live in the center of the fucking desert and cargo ships don't come to the Great Salt Lake, I chose to pick up the truck at the port in Tacoma because I felt like the Los Angeles port would be way more busy, and they're both about the same distance away. Now,
you went to Washington?
Like that was the easy part. The hard part is that for the next
I can go around the corner.
You have to watch your email diligently for extremely detailed government paperwork and import forms with very strict deadlines. And if you mess anything up, they can crush your truck as soon as it arrives on the ship. Also, they don't know when it will arrive on the ship because it's on a ship in the middle of the fucking ocean. How would anyone know when it's going to arrive? So I got a brokerage to help with all the paperwork because I have ADHD. I worked with Gwen at Sound Brokerage.
I'm going to pause this.
And I liked her. She was very...
I'm going to pause this. I'm going to... I can do it easier. I can get one around the corner. I'm going to give this guy a text. You heard it? Yep.
LinkedIn can't make your boss less cringy, but we can help you find a new job.
Last year for my birthday.
I'm gonna give him a text. Hey. I have it easy. I have it a lot more easy for there is a dealership in my town behind the hospital. And no, I am not making that up. Their carts start between 8 to 20. Cars start at 8. I was looking at a Honda City, which is a K-van. They told me they'll give it to me for wanted he had it the hard way. I can do it the easy way. There's Japanese edition in Michigan that sell cars. Actually, if you come into my channel, you know I've been looking for one. If you know me, I've been looking for a vehicle, but I can't legally drive. I'm just gonna get this guy mad when he reads my comments saying, "Wait, what the? You can? Wait, there's a place in Michigan that sells them?"
Nice. Since I don't actually know when the ship will land,
Yeah.
it's pretty difficult at this point to make any sort of plan on how I'm going to physically get
6 months after purchasing the truck.
So
6 months?
I do best with difficult decisions, and I chose not to think about it until the very last moment, which it turns out
1 week.
is this moment right here.
1 week
just
to
got an
delivery.
email that the ship is going to land in the next week or so, and I've decided that my best plan is that I fix this broken motorcycle, ride it to Seattle, put it in the back of the K truck.
Won't fit.
Home. That's it. That's the plan.
That's it.
I feel like that's a smart plan.
One problem though, that motorcycle won't fit. You're leaking petrol over the ground.
That's wonderful. That's really good and great. Wow, it's really quick
One, that motorcycle won't fit in the K truck.
This is so much. We drained this tank. Okay, I would describe this as not an ideal way to remove the pet. Like, how is that supposed to do a fucking 90? other than on valves with the hose outlet facing down. I think that means the thing we were already doing, just turning the whole body like that. Yeah. That's not moving. That's one piece. Oh, it's sort of going a lot easier this time.
I would take a plane to Seattle, not ride the motorcycle.
Fortune that threats. And I would love to show you the rest of the process of getting this bike back on the road because I did get it running in time for the trip. But see, here's the thing. The night before I was supposed to leave, I look up one-way plane tickets, just out of curiosity. That shit was $29.
What?
So I took a plane.
That's what I would do. Or take the damn train because I don't fly. That would have been faster.
Okay, so I land in Seattle and immediately have to walk an hour and a half to get to the rental car. Look at the rental car. Look at it. Bro, look at it. That shit's so sick. It was so fire. I've never driven a smart car before. That shit is great. We're all missing out. They're incredible.
You're going to love that.
All I really did this day was drive straight back to the Airbnb. I couldn't find any videos from the Airbnb in Seattle, but this is basically what it looks like. Just imagine 12 shoeboxes stacked on top of each other. It's honestly not that important. All I did was sleep here.
The truck has been released!
Ooh.
Okay, so in the morning, I wake up and I start the process of emailing and reaching out to the port and setting up the appointment to go pick up the truck and everything. And during this whole process, it is so readily apparent that they do not give a fuck about your one little truck. Like, they're dealing with, like, Subaru as a fucking company. You're in the fucking way. That's just how it feels the whole time. And I pulled up to this port in a fucking smart car. Well, they are just unloading thousands of brand new cars off this ship. And I'm looking for my tiny little fucking Japanese fucking truck.
About to pick up a big truck.
This shit. Bro, you're in everyone's way.
And I'm in everyone's way. Bro, look what I'm seeing over there. Look at that bad boy. That's a bad mama jump right there, turn off. And then look, someone else also is picking up. Someone else is picking up. Okay, truck today. It's not just me.
Okay.
And then it happened. My truck that I bought sight unseen from halfway across, from literally the whole way across the world on the internet, finally rolled out. And I saw it in person for the first time. And I'm not gonna lie, I almost shed a tear.
It's a Subaru.
Look at it, it's fucking beautiful.
Ooh. Big chap.
Okay,
1991
at
Subaru
this
K4.
point, I just gotta follow him. So here's the current situation. I do not know anything about the history of this truck. I don't know how well it was maintained. I don't know when it was last driven. And I don't know if it'll even be able to make it home safely. Now, I am a lot of things. Impulsive is one of them, but stupid is not. So I found someone on YouTube who can help me finally figure out whether driving this 34-year-old K-truck 1,000 miles home is even possible. And our next destination is his house. On the way there, we do it a very quick detour just to finish up the last import paperwork that turns this truck from cargo ship cargo into an actual vehicle in the eyes of the government. But once all of the paperwork is finally done, for really real, we are back on the road to OK Garage.
Ooh, a K-Van.
This is Kevin. He has both a YouTube channel and real-life repair shop for K-cars called OK Garage. He also has a massive stockpile of basically any part I could ever need for my Subaru Sandbar, which may very likely become important later if I know anything about foreshadowing.
Aw, you can't drive your new toy.
Now, I don't know if you noticed, but the truck didn't start right away. In fact, it almost just didn't start at all. And if I sat here and told you that that didn't cause me incredible distress and mental anguish, I would be lying. But Kevin doesn't seem that worried about it. In fact, he seems to think that this truck might be objectively the most beautiful truck that he's ever seen, and he gives me his personal legal guarantee that I will encounter no major issues with the ignition system or distributor.
Unless they really cleaned it up. I mean, this stuff would just be soaked in oil. So yeah, definitely. That's a misfire.
Ducks.
With the truck dropped off, now I just have 3 or 4 days I need to kill while I wait for Kevin to finish working on it. So I decided to hang around Seattle and do some sightseeing since it's one of my favorite cities. I tried to go to this donut place because it had really good reviews, but they only accepted cash, so I couldn't get one. Then I went to the mall and parked about 150 feet away from this Miata, but didn't see the owner. I tried to go to this concert, but it was sold out, and I thought about visiting probably my favorite restaurant in the entire world, but then I remembered I'm still broke from buying a damn K-truck, so instead I just took a short drive through the Sakura cherry blossoms and went back to the Airbnb to play this very specifically Japanese Assassin's Creed game on my laptop. Speaking of the Airbnb, I actually found a video of it. Look at this shit. It was ridiculous. You thought I was joking when I called it a shoebox? No. It really is a shoebox. Landlords, in Seattle especially, specifically, but also in general, are fucking insane. Anyways, Kevin's done with the truck now. It only took him like 3 or 4 days. And the best part about having a YouTuber work on your truck is that you get little videos.
It's kind of amazing. It made it as far as it did. I couldn't even get it running after we got it off of Scott's trailer. Good news, I did a full ignition tune-up on it. I did new points, new distributor cap rotor, seal plugs, wires, and she fired right up. So it was a good thing he didn't try to drive this thing from the port, because I don't know how far I would have made it.
I'm not gonna lie, I have not fully thought
Time to
through
go
the
pick-
logistics of how I'm gonna actually pick this truck up. Because if I drive there, how am I gonna get the smart car back? So I'm calling an Uber right now. Then I waited for an Uber, and when it arrived, I took the Uber. I think you know how Ubers work.
1 hour and 15 minutes
When I
later.
arrived at Kevin's, he immediately started walking me through all of the different things that he did on this truck, which was quite a lot. He replaced entire subsystems on this vehicle. But I'm going to be totally transparent with you. This is my first time hearing anything he said. I was so excited just to see the truck again and that it was running and it sounded so good. I couldn't. So
I put those other wheels and tires on, and then I just threw in some brand new hubcaps, so at least it looks pretty for the time being. And then the coolant reservoir, the old one was super cloudy and cracky, and the top was actually broken. These really, really early models, you can only replace one of the shift bushings, so I did the one that you can replace. Suspension is perfect, dude. Like,
Oh,
it
really?
doesn't feel blown out. Like, you go over some dips, there's a good test dip down there. This thing, like, I always brace for that bottom out, and it just went. It's like sick. Okay.
So
Yeah, I think you got a good one.
Oh, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what we're going to do with that. Who knows? I didn't look to see. Tyler, if you get to the goal. Please, it's. I might do some crazy stuff next week.
So after fully fucking embarrassing myself with how excited I got, I decided to drive to this parking lot and stand in the rain for 25 minutes admiring the truck. Honestly, I just wanted to kind of take in the moment. This was an incredible moment. I felt really good. And I didn't know how long that feeling was going to last because in the morning, we are leaving for Utah.
How are you going to get the K car? You ever drove a stick before? I can drive a stick, but 1,000 miles remaining, and your camera is
Down, but I think
okay. There we go.
works. We are off, man. We are hitting the road.
Put all the paperwork in the glove box and shut it.
Okay. I think I've done everything I can do.
Except get registered.
Okay, we're going this way.
I'd be worried with the clutch.
I decided to divide the drive back into 2 sections, and my goal for today is to make it to Boise, Idaho. Kevin did not think this was a great idea, and he advised me to split the trip up into smaller sections to go easier on the truck. But I really want to get to Boise for reasons that will become apparent later. So
Halfway
I
home?
decided to send it. The first limitation we're going to run into is that the K truck cannot go on the freeway. Well, it could, but I'm not going to take it on the freeway. So
Top speed
set my
60
Google
or
Maps to
100K.
avoid highways, and this is pretty much the route it gave me to get over and around the multiple large mountains in between here in Boise. At this point, Google is estimating that the drive should take around 10 hours. But the second limitation, which I haven't realized yet and will soon figure out, is that any time estimation Google Maps gives me has to be multiplied by 1.5 to 2 times longer than whatever
It's a fuel
time
and
it
PP.
shows, because these mountains are really big and the K truck is fucking slow.
And they're about
With
fuel
these
and
obstacles in mind, the journey has begun.
that's right now. Google Maps is sometimes correct on some things, but not all the time. Because I have did a couple things over the years, missions and stuff, and they were wrong by an hour. What do you mean? Well, you know how some cars have GPS? My car's GPS is so outdated that some roads that we are here now didn't exist. One time a GPS saying, get back on the road. I'm thinking, I'm on a paved road. And I thought, oh wait, this car has old outdated GPS and needs to be updated. Because the road I was on didn't exist yet. Until recently. So yeah, Google's off a little bit. I use Google, but I still use a good old paper map still on long trips. I use a good old paper map. Over an hour later,
First gas.
$4.19 for gas 3 months ago.
Successful. And now we're on the road again with 939 miles remaining.
And that's like a 5-gallon gas tank.
About 40 out of 1,000. Oh man, we're like 4% done. Holy shit.
I'd be putting the if I had a K car, I'd be putting the medium gradient or premium. Because I do not know what I'm doing. I would like to take that Japanese rain off the truck. I take Japanese rain off the truck.
Current snack review. These. They're really fucking delicious. They're really carrying the fucking team.
I wish I had a car.
Something fell off or something. I don't know. Could be the gas cap. I was feeling a little weird about. I can't really like quantify that, but it did feel weird. And I would say there's some percentage chance that the gas cap just fell. I don't know if you can see it right now, but
Do what green does. Duct tape.
like a whole logging or
I buy some duct tape just in case I need it. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty.
so fucking pretty. I'm just gonna say it. This is definitely, for sure, the most beautiful section of driving in the
Wow. That's just like home.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And I live here in Michigan.
Come on, baby. Let's go. The truck is struggling a little bit on some of the uphill portions, but it's fine. It's fine. We're just downshifted and we're keeping it moving. It's not that big a deal. And it was definitely worth it because I don't know how you guys feel, but to me, this is definitely the prettiest type of driving. It's like curvy mountain roads. And
Yeah, I like that.
It's great. It's beautiful.
7 south for 17 miles.
Curtis Snack Review. And eating a corn dog in Colorado. I hate corn dogs. 7 out of 10. Too crunchy. Slowly going. I bet it's taking longer than you thought. Oh, that's neat. 500 miles to Boise. Top speed limit 30 miles an hour. He's on the 30. That's pretty.
I just saw a lady get attacked by a bird.
What the hell are you? What city are you in?
Okay, so I'm currently holding the window visor on with one hand, driving with the other hand. This is why you have two hands. That's what I always say. Thankfully, I do have some tape, so I can't take it off. I think it's gonna be the move. Okay.
Uh-oh. Your visor.
We made it here without it falling off.
My vehicle, I can do whatever the hell I want.
I just saw a lady get attacked by a bird. I think he tried to steal her food. Okay, so I'm currently holding the window visor on with one hand.
I wish I could do some videos like this, but I'm not that powerful. I'm not a good enough YouTuber to do that.
Why you have two hands? That's what I always say. Thankfully, I do have some tape, so I can't take it off. I think it's gonna be the move. Okay.
Portland, Oregon. Okay, so he made it to Portland, Oregon.
Thankfully, we made it here without it
At
falling
least
off.
he didn't make it to Idaho. $450 miles to Boise, 850 to home. New mission. Find a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, Jesus. And then boom, I just put this. Dude, that's fucking great. You know what? This can go right here. Look, this is kind of perfect. Bro, that's fucking bro. Hey, I'm happy already.
Yeah, I gotta make a YouTube channel later. I gotta make a YouTube video later on today.
Dude, this sounds fucking great for how cheap this thing was.
It's a Sony. It's supposed to be good. It's a Sony. You're driving a Japanese truck with a Japanese speaker from Sony. It has to be cheap. It's a Sony. You went to Best Buy to buy that? $432 miles to Boise. I wish I could do something like that, but I'm not that good of a YouTuber to do that. And I don't drive. There's a robin outside. There's snow. Where on earth are you? Oh, that's right, snow. Duh. You're in high elevation, so you get snow. Wait, there's a 4x4, isn't it? Yeah. First forest. Now snow. I want to make some moolah next week. Oh, I know what you should do tomorrow. I know I'm going to do tomorrow. Yeah, I know I'm going to do tomorrow. Tonight. I'm not trying to do my work. I'm going to do it.
Over the hill. Now we're going downhill.
Everything's a lot easier when you're going downhill.
386 to Boise. Okay, it's Dicom. Dicom is on. Okay, petrol station. Oh, it's not Johnny's? 360 to Boise. 320 to Boise. 280 to Boise. 250 to Boise.
Problem. So it's been about 100 miles since the last gas station, and looks like we have about 100 more until the next gas station. And I'm sitting at about a half a tank. My math is not perfect, but that doesn't sound good. So I'm just kind of cruising, I'm chilling, and we're gonna see if we can coast it out, if we can get to the gas station. It's 96 miles to be specific, and I have a half tank. So
And you have like what, a 5-gallon gas tank?
fingers crossed.
You get 50, you can get 50 mpg that thing about.
Do not want to be stranded out here, that's for sure. I don't know if you guys can see this. There's fucking nothing that way. So, fucking, here we go. This is where we're at now.
You should have got.
Battery on the GoPro is dying. So, I'm gonna try to keep it short. Wish me luck. At this point, I have 50 miles until we get to the gas station. Okay, so the speed limit just dropped to 55. This is a good sign. I'm really hoping that there's some sort of gas station up here or something. I see a big sign, but I can't tell what it is. I don't know if it's a gas station.
It was a motel.
No, not a gas station.
You're pushing it, man. You're pushing it. Oh, Sinclair.
Fucking God. Jesus Christ. Woo, that was close. Okay, that's diesel. Where's gas? Where's fucking gas? Okay, it's over there.
That'd be funny as hell.
Driving from Seattle back to Salt Lake City.
2 minutes later.
I used to work for what we call the PRC. Yeah, right off the side. There you go, Ben. Okay, for some reason it didn't want to start, but we're all good now.
You know what I would done? 150 to Boise. Hey, dude, you know what I do? I would have gone inside and got a gas can. Have a gas in just in case. McDonald. You know what I would do if I was him? Get a jerry can of gasoline and fill it up. Not even 9 o'clock yet? Wow. 115 miles to Boise. 11 miles to Boise.
11 miles outside of Boise.
Somewhere around 2:40 a.m.
About to hit the hotel.
I would have.
It all again tomorrow morning.
What if things got pulled over by the popo?
Just got to the hotel in Boise. I'm gonna go to sleep.
No PLA. The truck can take a nice long nap
Good
too.
morning, guys. The hotel kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Someone threw up in the parking lot right next to the kit truck. Just threw up all over the ground. And the worst part is, took pieces of their car that they had then thrown up on and just left them. They came out to a whole seat just sitting in the fucking parking lot. But anyways, I'm very tired, obviously, because yesterday I think I was in a car for 18 hours, but
Look, obviously by this point I was too tired to explain why it was so important that I get to Boise, Idaho specifically, but there is
Car
a
show?
very good reason. I need a morale booster, something to pick up the mood after 18 hours of driving solo stuck in a small truck. So right now, I am in the parking lot of one of my very favorite places on earth, the World Center for Birds of Prey. Obviously, I don't have very much time to spend here before we get back on the road, but I could not make this drive without at least stopping to see it.
Well, welcome you guys to the World Center for Birds of Prey. My name is Rachel Daniel. I'm Leslie Rafferty Specialist here at the World Center. Here's first, we're going to get
Ooh.
here.
It was at this
It
moment.
was already dead. That's been hunt for their own food. Yeah, that's over a mile away. Because we have to Smell My Pizza Place. You want to help owls in your own life. One of the best things that you can also do for our owls here is reducing your uses of poisons wherever you can. If you guys do think of questions later, anybody with a name tag will be happy to assist you.
Wow. 8 out of 10. Look at his little tongue. That's cute. Oh, Gray Falcon. Harpy Eagle. My channel will go boop. I would like to go to one of the places. 11 out of 10. Oh, he's cute.
so you can tell it's the second day of the road trip by how the monster cans are increasing in size. Bruh,
Doesn't even fit.
so close. Says 8.5 hours on Google Maps, so I'm gonna assume that's gonna be like 12 in real life, but we'll see.
My GoPro mount is not working great. It's starting to get all fucking cattywampus and crooked. So I need to figure out a better way to do that.
Current snack is the potato chip. Pretty tasty. Tasty potato chips.
How hard was it you to go through McDonald's because that car is right-hand drive? 411 miles to home. It could have been a whole easier just coming to Michigan and buy a K truck. It'd been easier to go buy a K truck here in Michigan.
Completely filled up both of the SD cards I brought for the GoPro. So my next stop is going to be in Twin Falls, which is only about 150 miles away from Boise, but Google Maps is taking me possibly the worst way. I don't know where the hell it is trying to take me. So I decide after this little portion here, I'm just going to ignore it.
I'll be right back and clean your out. I wish I had the money to do what I really want to do, but
And I drive back towards the freeway and just decide to take the frontage road next to the freeway. So that way, at least if something happens, I'm like closer to civilization because I don't know where the hell it was trying to make me go. Okay, also, I've got to show you this guy. I was behind this guy for like 100 miles wearing a fucking cowboy hat on the chopper. It's like a Bon Jovi music video or some shit. It was fire. It was sick. I was really enjoying driving behind this guy.
Zevo is 5 times more attractive to flies.
Watch all FIFA World Cup matches on Fox One with YouTube. Add over 45 streaming services in one app.
At Bell Tire, we go out of our way to help our neighbors. You're trying to create 30 seconds! Bell Tire.
Stop hitting yourself. 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 Stop hitting yourself.
Nice.
Stop hitting yourself. That's the Lunchables effect. When you think work, you think foods. You think foods.
a pizza. Sweet. Penn Falls, Idaho.
It sucks that the memory card ran out when it did, because about 2 seconds later, at the gas station, a cop pulled in behind me, kind of blocked me in, and I started getting all freaked out. And it turns out he just wanted to talk about the K truck. Scared the shit out of me though. So went to Walmart, got another memory card. I'm in Twin Falls, which means I think I'm like 4 or 5 hours into driving today. Let me check. Okay, so it's 4:30. I left at like noonish. So we're looking at 4.5 hours of driving so far today, and probably another 10 to 12 before I'm home. Let's fucking go. Man. Oh, come on. Oh. Come on, man, not now. You're almost home. You're so close.
Better. Right? Wait. Yeah. That won't work. That won't work. I have yours. Right? Lots of money. Where did it? Nothing. I don't know where to go. We might. Here, there's nothing to do. So tomorrow will be uploading day. Tomorrow I'm gonna upload some vids. Or do I? I wish it was a full-time you. Now you prefer just getting videos and going home, making videos and going home, right?
So I got the tools and a battery jump starter. We're to see if it wants to start.
I bought a gas can. Died. This wasn't this time. I didn't read what it said. It was just ignoring it.
I guess
O'Reilly's.
if nothing else.
Oh, parts. Oh.
It picked a convenient place to choose to die. I'm going to
It's condensing, guys. It's condensing.
starting fluid and yeah, see if starting fluid helps me diagnose anything.
Okay, so shout out to the O'Reilly Auto Parts worker because he was super helpful. He even offered to let me use like his personal tools, like out of his truck, which obviously I'm not going to need to do because I just bought brand new tools from Walmart like 12 minutes ago.
Nope. I just bought some new tools from Walmart. I'm still at 3.6. 3.66. Starting fluid. Kaboom! Notice the engine RPM drop.
Interesting. Yeah, that's fucking smart, man. That's smart. Okay, sick. So originally I thought this might be a fuel issue causing the truck to run really shitty and die on me. But
Sorry, 9 o'clock.
since starter fluid makes the truck die, now I'm thinking it's probably an ignition issue. So I decided to pull the spark plugs and see if I can learn anything from that.
I wish I could build a truck.
Oh God, bro, you gotta be joking. What the fuck, dog? I just bought this. It's brand fucking new.
What the hell?
God damn it! Are you joking? Are you kidding me?
It broke.
What the fuck? That's crazy. God damn it.
Sue, I'm yelling at Walmart.
Hopefully it's loose enough that I can do this.
That's different.
Oh yeah, dude. Look at that.
Ew.
That looks pretty foul to me. Hopefully they have some. And O'Reilly's over there. Hopefully they have some O'Reilly's. And I'm gonna see if they'll let me borrow a fucking wrench, because that's ridiculous, bro. It didn't even last one turn. That's crazy.
Hard to try to push the truck over here.
That's what it's supposed to look like. Right there.
Can I borrow a wrench? I just bought one from Walmart. It broke.
Let's try that.
Bam! Bam!
We're gonna see if it'll stay running.
Okay, I think we're done with this random stuff. I'm gonna change it to something else. 'Cause
Because it wouldn't before.
I don't. This was not fun. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Kirk.
That was a pretty good video, but I'm gonna watch something else now. For reports that Dodge is coming back.
Around a new OE.
Yeah, Dodge is going back in production. Yippee! And they're gonna make them here in the U.S. Good. That'd be nice too, but I don't know what to watch. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a keg vehicle, but Burma. Would you want to have a K car? I would love a K car.
It's early 2009, and the dust is still settling after the groundbreaking release of.
I don't know what to do. I want to see that video real quick. I did. This is new, so yep. I wish it was like this. I wish the ending was like this. The credits.
Ragatha's the cheerful.
That'd be funny if this is why they ended it. This is how they should ended it. They should ended it like this, where they're all dancing with the credits behind them. If I could, I would end it like that.
These are all the theories that actually came true in the Amazing Digital Circus finale. The Soma theory was confirmed.
I don't know what the...
Airheads have more fun.
I don't like TikTok. I tried TikTok, but I'm still with YouTube.
Now it's parents, teachers, all finding new ways to connect with math.
YouTube just as good as good.
The accelerating at 200 miles an hour and leaving you behind in our dust.
Will you get 200 miles an hour out of your head? The train does not go 200 miles an hour. It's not as fast as a DB9.
It's a lot faster than you're going to be going.
Enjoy your trip. I'll go have another bottle of Diet Coke now.
Yeah, we'll maybe order the wine and get underway. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
I wouldn't mind trying a European train. I wouldn't mind trying a Euro train. Or
This racing driver here called Wolf Bonato. He's only talented to England in the time he took the Blue Train, which was the famous posh tourist train from the south of France to get from Cannes to Calais. He got to the Conservative Club in St James's, London, 4 minutes before the train reached Calais. What did he get? A Bentley Speed 6. 7-foot tall curly-haired yacht. No, interestingly, that's one difference, is that he was a rather dashing chap.
I'm now about halfway into the journey. No backache, not uncomfortable and not tired, my ears aren't bleeding. So this car is as comfortable as an Aston should be. One thing I cannot stand about this car's big brother, the Vanquish, is its flappy paddle gearbox. It doesn't work and it breaks all the time. And that's because the pedals are attached to a manual gearbox, whereas in this, they're attached to a 6-speed automatic.
I don't know. I don't really give a care. I just want to make some money on YouTube one of these days.
All it is selected by buttons on the dashboard. So you push D and then it's a completely normal automatic, just like any other auto you've ever driven. However, when you pull one of the pedals, like so, it changes down. Pull it again, blitz the engine, drops it into third, and then like a stop.
I'm gonna get off, guys, and read you guys' comments now.